real quick, this is my alt channel, and my main channel is in danger every day of getting banned as a result of talking with these amazing people very candidly. So please do me a favor and subscribe down below. Helps me out a lot. Get the hell on it, doggone it. So Grums was dealing with this shit, and Smash JT is dealing with somebody named Alyssa Mercanti directly contacting this dude's wife and family members. This person, by the way, is a writer for Kotaku magazine. A writer for Kotaku magazine that is still employed by Kotaku magazine, claiming, I found your wife's Facebook and asked what she thinks about her husband of her children harassing women online and laughing when they share that someone they're supporting has been threatening to kill them for weeks. Threatening to kill them. Keep in mind, they consider a threat of death, that what they consider a threat of death is literally disagreeing with them, right? There's a reason why we should not have hate speech laws, for example. And this is kind of like a almost unrelated, but think about it for a moment. Hate speech laws have to define speech. Therefore, anybody in power at any point could define what hate speech is. So what if the new person, right? What if a new cabinet, a new president, a new person in Congress comes in and claims that calling people fat is now hate speech, or disagreeing with movements that are based in human rights? That is also punishable by prison now. When you open the door for one opportunity, which they've done recently, by the way, one opportunity to define hate, it opens the door forever to define it for whoever's in charge at the time. Therefore, gun laws are the same way. Need to avoid it, because who decides who gets a gun now? When you do a background check, oh wow, this guy suddenly, he voted for Trump in 2024. So he no longer can be a gun because he's technically that's a terrorist organization. We consider that terroristic behavior. And then 8 years down the road, now we have a conservative in power. Oh, suddenly, if you protested in support of LGBTQ rights, suddenly you can't buy a gun now. Everything could happen. Open the door for any situation. And that's why you see things like this that are happening right now. Okay. She's considering these death threats for this guy playing a VR game and laughing because he's like killing this chick in VR. It's like a mod for a game or a game. And she's like, oh, death threats, because that's what that is. Me getting a hatchet on Grand Theft Auto 5 in first person mode and just freaking hatching chicks up, which is the best part of that freaking game. That is not a death threat to anyone. That's an active thing you can do in the game because the hatchets exist, women exist. Therefore, you hatchet the women. It's fun for some reason. It's a really big stress reliever for me. I don't really know why. Especially when they're like walking with the swagger. Yeah, you getting it, baby. So, this person is encouraging to go find people's family members of people that you don't like or you disagree with. And what does that turn into? It turns into this. So, this guy says right here, Paul Scott Canavan, what the hell? Says, this is absolutely the play. I'm going to read it how he would read it in real life. This is absolutely the play. We should be doing this with all these weird creeps. Track down their significant others and mothers and string them up. String them up. You disagree with me politically? Well, I get to legally string up your children and your significant others. Stringing them up, which is akin to lynching somebody, killing people. Your family, not you, not the person they don't like, your family. They want to kill your whole family. These people hate you. They want you dead, and you don't hate them as much as you should. 100%. 100%. Johan Noxo says, tornado on the ground. Cody, north side of Huntsville. Let's go. Woo! Wait, where's it heading? Is it going east or north? Because I'm like in the southwest, kind of. I'm not on the west. Hey, man, Bring it on, tornado. There's a tornado coming. Let's go. I'll fist fight that motherfucker. I don't care. Okay. Oh, it's heading east. Fuck him. Fuck him. Thank you so much, Johan, for the first orange boy. Thank you. It may be my last orange boy. Someone do something. Thank you, Johan. I appreciate you. We're watching the last moments of Cody's life, but it's worth it. Grift the hell out of it. Man, I ain't got nothing else. I was telling Lauren, she's like, we should wait to do this show until after. And I'm like, bruh, my mortgage doesn't stop for no tornado, so I can't. You don't understand. Michael and I are take y'all to the basement. Nah, man, it's all good. It'll be all good. Anyways, so this guy says, in layman's terms, says we should track down your significant others and mothers and kill them. That's what he's saying. Now, in response to this person's tweet, this person completely nuked their entire Twitter account. Why did they nuke their entire Twitter account? Paul Scott Canavan. Why did Paul Scott Canavan nuke his entire Twitter account? Why? Because he just said we should kill everyone's family and children of people we disagree with. And I'm so shocked that they are surprised that was a bad take. Oops. Wow. Wait, what do you mean? Killing the children and the mothers and wives of people I disagree with is a bad thing? Oh, shit. I never knew. Never thought, the thought never crossed my dumbass mind. Interesting. Very, very surprising. But these people are all agreeing with it. And by the way, there was thousands of people agreeing with this. Thousands. And not specifically Paul's comment, but the previous comment from Alyssa Mercante. Okay? That's the whole point. People agree with this because it's the last dying gasp of having total control socially. Look, I don't know if you've been paying attention, and I don't really care. Left, right, middle. I don't really care. As long as you don't fuck with me. I'm pretty cool, right? Now, remember this. Societally, especially in corporate companies and whatnot, the left socially has had complete and utter death grip on all entertainment. Hollywood, corporations, doesn't fucking matter. Sports that are based in the South even had to kneel. They had to get on their knees and they had to even play with the balls as they sucked off everything possible left. And it doesn't matter what it was. If it aligned somewhere in that fucking spectrum, they were because they didn't want to get canceled. They didn't want to lose sponsors. What happens if you say the wrong thing? Remember when Tim Allen said he was a conservative on a late night talk show and got fired from all of his fucking acting gigs for 3 years? And he didn't even say he disagrees or hates these people or what. All he said was he was a conservative. And he laughed. He's I'm one of the only conservatives in Hollywood. Fired. The left spectrum has had complete and total death grip on everything the last couple of years. And that shit got old. And it got so old that you're seeing the pendulum swing. And it's swinging hard. So much so that the last ditch effort is for people on Twitter calling for people you disagree with to find your families and kill them. That's what they're doing right. That's it. We are at the very end of it. We're finally at the end. It's if you disagree, kill their families. And they're openly saying it. Openly. Right in front of you. They don't give a damn. Kill them. Kill them immediately. It is only the left doing this. Which is why, there's a few kind of liberal ideas that I like when it comes to workers' rights and shit. And there's a few more little spruced in there. I could never be a leftist because I am not passionate enough to want people to die over it. That's wild to me. That's crazy. I am not, and I'm not saying I like or dislike a person, but I just don't have enough energy to want you dead or to kill you myself over an opinion. That is psycho to me. That is wild. Dude, how do you care enough? I don't even care enough to get angry about a movie I don't like. I just don't watch the bitch. You know how a lot of like trolls and haters will watch every single stream of a creator they hate, every single second, every watch hour possible, just because they hate these people? I could never do that. I got way too much shit going on. I could never watch a stream and get angry at somebody. Fuck that. That's lame. I'm way too tired for that shit. So if that makes you, I mean, it's a left thing. You know, conservatives have their own shit they do all the time. Centrists have all their shit they do all the time. Leftists are the only ones that fucking find out where you live and try to kill your ass. Every time I've been swatted, do you ever see liberals getting swatted on YouTube live? No, not at all. No, you only see conservatives or people that people think are conservatives, like me. People just assume I'm conservative because I have like muscles and shit. I don't know. I race NASCAR shit. I don't know. They're like, what's your opinion on hormones for children? I'm like, no, let's just not include children in all this. And they're like, oh man, you're conservative. What?